Hello, Rooster, and welcome to your Chinese yearly horoscope reading. This is for the year of 2024. The year 2024 will bring many necessary changes and associated trials and tribulations for the rooster. Their accustomed way of life will be shaken, which will invariably provoke a negative reaction from the typical rooster. As a result, the rooster can easily fall into despondency and despair and let their heads drop. But they should be careful not to do this because everything the year of the dragon has prepared for them will turn out to be favorable. Even if it seems otherwise initially, it is imperative to set aside time and resources to increase one's level of education, develop professional skills, and investment time in further various talents and hobbies. Any such investment has a good chance of quickly paying off to become a source of material well-being and recognition in that particular area. Throughout the year, Rooster must retain faith in their abilities while simultaneously convincing those around them of their superiority. Roosters should not hesitate to try bring any promising idea to life. Determination, perseverance, and fearfulness, these are the qualities that the dragon value most. Success in 2024 is ensured for roosters whose activities are related to the social sphere. To implement projects in this area, the rooster will need their ability to perform in public as well as potentially tap into their oratory skills. The year 2024 promises quite a few favorable changes in terms of love and romance for the flamboyant rooster. Those roosters who are bound by martial ties will have the opportunity to strengthen their union as the dragon will help establish a stronger inner connection between the spouses. If the relationship is withering, it will be possible to revive it through renewed passion. But one must remember that excessive emotionality and provoke strong reactions, which in turn can lead to conflict. Most things are better done in moderation. Roosters will have to learn to restrain themselves. If they don't, a quarrel can be easily provoked. They should also work on compromise by carefully and attentively listening to the opponent's opinion. Although even the aggravation of relations is not likely to cause a breakup, sensitivity towards each other must be maintained along with the willingness to reconcile. Spring will be perfectly suited for romantic dates with a partner. For the single rooster, the master of 2024 prepared a period that is favorable for dating as well as developing new relationships. In no case should the rooster be complicit and stay home. For those roosters who are ready to settle, it is very likely they will meet their long-term partner in 2024. But even such a fateful meeting may be interrupted if they start making excessive demands on their partner right from the start. Therefore, roosters should make sure to carefully ease into the relationship. Family tensions are possible due to household difficulties, money, or personal disagreements. One should not react too emotionally to reproaches. Rooster is advised to be ready to concede and deal with the problem together. They must remain wise and patient, not succumb to provocations from relatives, and by beginning of the second half of the year, most tense situations should diffuse themselves or be tracked to be peaceful resolution. If a rooster wants a promotion at work, it will be easier for them to convince management while actively presenting themselves. Even if this sounds obvious, it is worth a reminder. Career growth in 2024 is possible thanks to the emphasis on perseverance. But the dragon will require the rooster to demonstrate all their capabilities, constantly develop and open up to new ideas and technology. If the rooster can balance that, not only career takeoff is very likely, but professional recognition, strengthening of authority, and the emergence of prospects for the future are just likely to follow. It is best for roosters to forget what stability and routine are, as they will constantly have to move in different directions both literally and vertically, and change their usual framework often. Even if they stay in their organization, they will be required to improvise and come up with solutions on the spot. Luckily, roosters are pretty good at both. In the year of the dragon, there's a high probability of changing jobs, which can certainly add to the hectic nature of the year overall in that regard. Before committing to change, however, in the presence of such a prospect, roosters should consult with management. If there is no career advancement in sight at all, one can safely accept the offer which will favorably affect their ability to realize their full potential. In the first half of the year, the rooster should concentrate on engaging in self-education, taking professional courses, and attending specialized seminars as much as possible. Investments in their development will quickly pay off later in the year as well as in the future. Roosters who occupy a managerial position might be required to rethink their attitude towards subordinates. Establishing connections within the team and focusing on promising business areas will help complete assigned tasks faster and advance the company's objectives. The second half of the year is characterized as a period of uncertainty. Rooster will need to be more attentive in order not to miss a single opportunity. When reaching their goal, it is also worth a while to be more proactive and more involved in actively making business contacts and helping colleagues when they run into problems. Rooster's financial prospects for 2024 cannot be called stable. However, the dragon gives the rooster every possible advantage and opportunity for their career to take off. As a result, their financial situation will be dependent on whether they are able to take advantage of these opportunities. Even with great career prospects, in the end, financial stability boils down to the ability to properly manage money. Rooster is impulsive and can easily give up in the urge to make an expensive but unnecessary purchase that will hurt their budget. It is recommended to treat saving money and budgeting very carefully. Also, in 2024, there's a great risk of becoming a victim of scammers, so it is not recommended to invest in dubious projects that promise higher returns in a short time, even if the offer comes from a trusted source. Financial instability can adversely affect relationships with relatives, so it is best to pay off accumulated debt at the beginning of the year. Perhaps Rooster has a side job or serious hobby that can become a source of decent income, but one should not sacrifice their main vocation for their side hustles unless this is something that they see themselves persisting within the long term. If approached with maximum return and vigorously promoting their creativity, there is a chance to earn money and achieve success in the respect field. One should not skip on their professionalism. Investments in education and skills improvement will quickly pay off and pave the way for further career prospects. So, how do Rooster's health prospects look for 2024? Roosters should be aware of the possibility of overworking associated with certain periods of intensive work. Professional activity will take a lot of strength and exhaust them emotionally, and on this basis, apathy and even depression may develop if not carefully managed. The best solution to the problem will be regular rest as well as the normalization of diet and sleep schedules. It is better to do sports training in gentle manner so as not to deprive oneself of the essential strength and energy that will be in high demand in 2024. The second half of the year may begin with the exacerbations of chronic diseases, so it is worth taking care of prevention in a timely manner and undergoing a scheduled examination and any necessary medical checkups. This would also be a great time to quit bad habits. It will not be as difficult as it seems to get rid of them. Adding morning jogs, visits to the pool, and daily exercise are recommended to help displace any bad influences. It will be easiest to apply more significant changes to the lifestyle during the warmer months. The dragon will provide an important influx of strength, but one should not consider themselves as eternal engine, as no one is insured against overloads. Yoga, meditation practices, and spending more time surrounded by nature will help restore and invigorate both the mind and the body. The rooster is encouraged to actively explore small lifestyle changes, which is in aggregate will lead to a much better physical and mental health. The 2024 for Rooster will be a year of necessary but somewhat difficult changes that will challenge their accustomed way of life. However, if the rooster can withstand the trials and tribulations while at the same time retaining faith in themselves, the year promises to be ultimately be equally favorable socially, professionally, and financially. The rooster must actively develop their talents and skills, as investment in self-improvement is likely to bring material rewards and recognition in 2024 and beyond. Socially, the year should overall be a very positive for committed relationships and new romantic endeavors. However, some family tensions are possible and will require patience and willingness to compromise from the rooster. Professionally, career advancement is attainable through demonstrating capabilities and embracing innovation and agility. Financially, prospects are unstable but very positive developments are possible, dependent on whether the rooster will be ready to seize the opportunities that become available in 2024. The rooster must budget cautiously this year. Health-wise, avoiding overexertion and making positive lifestyle changes will be very beneficial. Overall, 2024 will be a transformative year, requiring resilience but potentially markedly propelling the rooster forward. Thank you so much, Rooster, for listening. I wish you a blessed and prosperous year of 2024. Thank you.